All right, it's time for the weekly Gigmaster update and news. So y'all ready? Let's get right into it. All right, y'all, we're talking about this week putting the shims in the mile right here. Teardrop shims to go right in like that. And I've been doing some experimenting. James has made me a bunch of them. Matter of fact, I got a few hundred right there, and I got hundreds more coming in the mail, so I'm gonna have plenty of them. But some of the first ones he did, I got my caliper right here. Come to find out, they were like 1.2 at first, and I put them in something, it was too tight. So then I said, make me some 1 millimeter. So we made some 1 millimeters, better, but until you wear it down good, these are a little tight. So I got to make some 0.5 millimeters. I should be getting them in the next day or two. I think 0.5 millimeter is going to be the ticket. Just to kind of show you real quick, when you take, this is nothing in this end right here, no rubber in that. But look, it's so tight. It's not even about 0.5 millimeter right there distance between them, even with no rubber in them. And then when you get the rubber in them, here, let me put a couple on here right here. You got to actually squeeze it in there a little bit just to get in. This is no shims in this right here, so brand new. This one here has never been used. It's never been worn down. But when you get it in there, I mean, you almost have, I mean, it holds it. The rubber is actually holding right there, but you're only tightening it up about 0.5 millimeter. So when you basically tighten this up from brand new, you end up hitting the plastic over here right from the beginning if you tighten it up good enough, because you want it the core to stay still. So you tighten up enough so it won't move all around and flop around on you. And it actually is rubbing plastic from the beginning. So once that plastic wears down some, you know, that shim's going to help in the very beginning. All right. Now, while it's under warranty, I almost recommend you to just order these. I think they're about $10 for 10 of them, I believe, if you can find them now. But they just wear down on face. If you use your detect light, you just have to put one every month in there. You know, replace them constantly. But hopefully these shims are going to eventually work. Out of warranty, it doesn't matter anyway. But they might say something if you broke it and you're using the shims or whatever. I don't know, but I would recommend just buying the rubbers until you're out of warranty. You can do what you want to. Now, these things, as most of y'all know, they've broken these. I broke it, I don't know how many of them, but they're very weak. If it starts to wear and you start squeezing these in enough, it'll snap them in a heartbeat. If you push the coil in here, if you put those shims in and it's too much, and you push it down and you stretch it out, they're gonna snap. So you gotta be really careful with these. It should go in there very easy. Just tighten it up and have the rubber hitting the plastic so you get a little bit of tension to turn it. So be careful about that. As y'all know, I put ABS plastic. I've been putting ABS plastic sheets across here. And I experimented with, so this was my first experiment. Y'all might have saw this video where I did this. This was overkill. I would never have to worry. This one will never break. I don't have to worry about this one ever break. I've used the heck out of it. Never even thought about it. But it's too much. It's overkill. They only need to really go right here to about right here. And I have the guy that's making these for me, making some samples here. We're going to test out a couple things. Hopefully we'll come up with a solution where you just take it, glue it right on, be done. Either that or we'll have the pieces here, it's just glue on the side, and it'll be holding at the bottom and around the back side, and you never have to worry about these coils in. And it costs you, what, 10, 15 bucks, whatever, to send the coil back to get it replaced. You should be able to fix them for $5 and be done for life. Don't have to ever worry about it again. You know, when you're on, sometime I'll be a mile or two from my car. So, you know, when thing breaks, you got a long way to go back. I always keep a backup in the car, but you're still going to ruin, you know, 30 minutes, an hour of hunt time. Hunt time's valuable. So I'd rather go ahead and fix them so you never have to worry about these things breaking on you, period. So I'm working on that. James is making me some sample pieces right now. He's going to be sending them to me. He says he's got one that goes over top the whole thing. You glue the whole thing on and be done. I like the little end pieces, but he's got some ideas. So we're going to check out what he's got going on there and see if we can come up with something even better for you for the whole coil issue. Because that is a problem with them too. All right, well, let's move on here. Find of the week. You know, I like to talk find of the week. Well, I'll talk about this in a minute too. Silvertown, the guy from Silvertown came and was hunting with me. And we got there, we got back to the truck, get ready to go to another beach. He looks around, can't find his cell phone. He said, oh man, he said, I dropped my, and we're hunting in the water. He said, my cell phone's in the water somewhere. So he takes off, I go right behind him. He's over hunting in one area. I got a video of all this, so y'all see it on the video in a couple weeks. But I got in the water, and it was actually floating in the on the bottom in the water. I guess it had enough air here. It was otter boxes, which keeps it waterproof, and they're actually somewhat buoyant, I guess, because sometimes I dig cell phones that deep. They get in that sand and starts covering and just go straight down. But if you got some air in it, it'll float around. But it was, there it is. I reached down, got it. I wasn't positive it was his because sometimes you don't know, but sure enough, I recovered the cell phone and returned it to the owner. The guy that was hunting with me, so that was pretty cool. We got some upcoming videos coming up. One of them coming out tomorrow. No, day after tomorrow, 23rd, I think it is. I returned the cell phone. I found it. They had texted me. You know, they had lost it. Told me where at. I found it. And they did a nice little video for me when I returned. So that'll be on the 23rd. That's coming up. I got a 7-ring day coming up. That's on the 26th, I believe. So there'll be a good video there. And got some other, every day. You know we got good videos every day talking about all kind of stuff. So stay tuned this week for some good videos. My ring count for this year. Update. 187 rings. That's going to include some of the ones coming up in the videos over the next 2 weeks, because I got 2 weeks of videos playing out, so that includes those. So don't count those in this new total. The total right now is 187. I'm determined now to break 200. 200 is on my radar to do right now. So we got to hit 200 rings this year, and we don't. And the end, it's pretty much the end of the season now, but you can still, you get a good storm in here, it could open that beach wide open. A good storm will do it. We got a lot of hurricanes out there. We get some big waves. It could open up, take off a couple feet of sand, and you got a whole new field out there. I'm telling you, don't worry about the people being gone. You got to look for that weather changes and then get out there. And in the wintertime, you get a lot lower tides too, and you get out a little further too. So anyway, we're looking for 200 rings. Like I said, Silvertown came. And remember, I told you they're going to bring a 5-ounce silver, and they did bring it. And that'll be on a video in a couple weeks. Unbelievable, man. I'll be giving that away. But I got other things we'll be giving away. And I got a couple, and I'm going to wait till the video to show you everything. But for those of you that are on my crew, if you join my crew, I will be giving away a special gift for y'all for helping support my channel. The crew actually monetizes and helps me support my channel. I really do appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much I appreciate that, but I'll give a special thing there. I'm gonna put a little picture up on the screen. Don't forget to, if you're on my crew, don't forget to click the member right there, so you can see my posts, because I post there on things like that. And some of them only members can see. So everybody can see a lot of it, but some are only members, and that's why I'll post where y'all will know when I'm gonna give something away. So make sure you check that. All right, I think that's going to wrap some of that up right there. Let's go ahead and do the drawing for some of these right here. What I'm planning on doing is I'm sure get the 0.5 millimeters in the next day or two. I'm going to send you some 0.5 millimeter, 2 0.5 millimeters, and 2 1 millimeters. Whoever wins, I'm going to give at least 3 of them out here. And I want y'all to do a little test on it. If you're starting to flop it on your coil and all, start with a 0.5 millimeter, see how it fits in there, how it works for you. Don't force that in there once you put them in there. You should be able to squeeze the rubber in enough to go in there, and the rubber should be tense enough when you just tighten up. Don't have to tighten it very tight, because it'll be tense enough that those ears will just be perfectly straight and still have some friction in there where the coil will be tight and it won't be just wearing it right down to the plastic. Anyway, let's go ahead here and do the drawing right now. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Here we go. All right, it's time to do a giveaway for the Equinox Shims that I've been talking about. And you're going to get 2 sets. A set of 1 millimeters and a set of 0.5 millimeter. And I'll have some information on the sheet that I send you. So we'll give at least 3 sets here. So let's start off by putting the YouTube video right here in there. So we got it there. And we're going to filter duplicate users. And specific text, we had said that always put Equinox if you want to get into the drawing. So there's Equinox, the word. And we're going to get YouTube comments right here. And it's going through 159 comments. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to hit start 3. We'll do 3 different times, so you have 3 different winners here. So let's get started right now. The first winner is, and it's going through here. All right, Keith Maxwell. I cut some spaces from a milk jug for my Equinox. I like the look of the printed ones. And I have done that before, and that does work. But hopefully these ones will be a lot more You want to cut them out. Don't spend all your time. Just throw them in and try it. And Keith, don't forget, anybody that wins these, I want to get a little bit of feedback on them. All right, so we're going to pick another winner. All right, that's Keith Maxwell right there. So let's pick another winner right here. And it's going through. Mark Dieste, Equinox, thanks, give. Love all you share with us. Awesome. Mark, all right, we got Dieste. I'll go back and look at those names and make sure I get the right ones here. And then the third one is David Ortiz. Equinox. It will look nice on my Equinox, which I use daily. Who wants to pick another winner? Let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and pick two more. Let's do it. Here we go. I'm going to get y'all to test them out for me. Tone Finder Tom. I love my Equinox. All right, Tone Finder Tom, you're the fourth winner. And for number 5, we're going to go 5 winners here. And I'm going to send y'all, and y'all got to do some work for me. You got to let me know how they work. Old Pilon, Equinox, great idea. All right, that's 5 winners. So we'll see if y'all can't test them out for me and see how they do. All right, appreciate everybody checking out this video. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Here we go. All right, congratulations to the winners. Now, don't forget to send me your name and address to gigmaster2718@gmail.com so I can get those in the mail to you. I can stick them in a regular envelope on a sheet of paper and I tape them on there so they'll be coming right out in the mail to you. So, anyway, I appreciate everybody coming along today. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster. You never know what we'll come up with next. Stay tuned.